Hello, I'm Harry Fawcett in Kuala Lumpur with the top stories on Al Jazeera. Security concerns have prompted Afghan officials to close about 400 polling stations ahead of Saturday's parliamentary election. The Taliban has issued a statement calling for a boycott and saying it will disrupt the vote. There are also fears of fraud, with fake voting cards flooding the country. Al Jazeera has spoken to 3 election officials who've admitted to selling the bogus cards. Even Afghanistan's chief electoral officer could not tell which voter cards were real and which were not.
We asked the electoral officer if he could tell if they were fake.
Which one's fake, which one's real, with your expert eye?
I would call this one a real one.
This one's a real one?
Yes.
And that one's a fake one?
For me, it looks like a fake one, yes.
I'm afraid they're both fake, sir. It's difficult.
And you can see the full version of Sue Turton's report on our website. A founding member of Pakistan's third largest political party has been stabbed to death outside his house in London. Imran Farooq had been living in exile in the UK, where he was claiming political asylum. A police investigation is underway. 22 people have been killed in a gunfight between soldiers and suspected drug cartel members in Mexico. The military says all those killed were gang members. Authorities also seized weapons and ammunition from the ranch in the town of Mier, near the US border. Suspected al-Shabaab fighters have opened fire at Somalia's government complex, killing 3 soldiers and wounding a member of parliament. The attack happened while politicians were accusing the Western-backed government of failing to perform its duties. Government and African Union soldiers returned fire, killing at least 12 more people. France's decision to expel thousands of Roma people has dominated a European trade summit in Brussels. The French President, Nicolas Sarkozy, insists that the expulsions do not contravene EU laws, but the action has been heavily criticised by other members of the European Union. And Pope Benedict is in London, the second stop in his visit to the UK. On Thursday, he led a mass in Glasgow in Scotland, and he admitted that the Roman Catholic Church hadn't been vigilant enough in removing priests guilty of child sex abuse. All that and more on our website. The address for it is aljazeera.net/English.